Do we become more introverted as we age? Our personality traits are thought to be inherited. While this is true to some extent, research states that our personalities evolve just like our brains. We don't tend to remain an extrovert or an introvert throughout our lifespan. According to Christopher Soto, a research psychologist and the director of the Colby Personality Lab, our personality is 50% innate and 50% learned from the environment. This is very true. I guess each of us can reflect this with our very own personality and can state how we would have changed over the course of time. Personally, I can relate to this fact quite well. I was an introvert as a young teenager, but I remember that my personality changed during my early 20s where I tried to be more social and behaved like an extrovert. I guess this trait remained close to 2 decades. But with the progression of age, I realized that I was going back to introversion, and it kind of mentally affirmed me that it suited me best as a personality trait. Another research published in the Journal of Personality and Social Psychology that evaluated over 100,000 adults between the ages 21 to 60 based on the Big 5 personality trait model, found that though personalities are set by genetics, they do evolve with age. It was found that people tend to change on the 5 personality traits of conscientiousness, agreeableness, neuroticism, openness, and extroversion. As people age, they change in aspects like agreeableness during their 30s and continue to improve through their 60s. This explains why individuals who have been extroverts during their college years tend to become quiet, docile, and self-contained during their late 30s and have changed to become introverts. Perhaps this can be due to change in the family roles and responsibilities, change in careers or jobs, busy schedules, and other environmental factors. Our personalities change with the environment in which we live, for good or bad. What we learn over the period of years through experience and introspection become encoded within us and cause our personalities to change. It has been observed that when individuals become more conscientious, agreeable, and responsible, and emotionally stable with the advancing of age, their personalities improve. Psychologists tag this as maturity principle. People who are high on agreeableness, responsibility, and openness are low on anger, anxiety, and vulnerability. From personal experience, I can agree and relate well to the fact that as we age, we become more introvert in nature. When we become more conscientious, agreeable, responsible, and emotionally stable, we tend to be more inward. We don't tend to seek happiness only by being amidst of a large circle of people, trying to do things to gain others' acceptance and or appreciation, and try to be the center of attention. As introverts, we do interact with people, but with more meaningful and purpose-driven intentions. We feel comfortable with small groups, yet know how to draw from inward strength and resources. We tend to become more introspective in nature and see less need for arguments, neuroticism, and needless extroversion. What do you think about this gradual shift in personality? Have you or someone you know changed from being an extrovert to an introvert? Let us know in the comments below.